Well, hello, everybody. The DUI guy is back once again. We have two guests in the house. You all are, who are former viewers, you're probably familiar. We have Beatty, my lovely Chihuahua. She's going to be joining us for the stream today. And of course, we have Chris with us once again. Hey, Chris, say hi to everybody.
Hi, welcome to the live session here.
It's gonna be a fantastic one today. I think so. I asked you to submit, your videos, your favorite videos. I asked you to share what you want us to review, and we had several viewers submit. And I thank you so very much for sending us your videos. We will be reviewing those videos today. I didn't do a lick of research. I answered your call. You sent them in, and I'm going to be reviewing your videos. Okay. So this is exactly what I wanted. This is what I want. I want you guys to tell us what you want to see, and then we'll review it. See, the problem is I can't watch it before, because then it defeats the whole purpose. Right. I'll know the video. And Chris, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. And Chris hasn't seen them. I haven't seen them. And it's a lot more fun to see the video as it evolves right before your eyes, and you get the live dissection, the live analysis right before your very eyes. So yeah, happy Friday. Now I do just real quick before we get started on the fun, I do have to mention this. As we all know, there is a crisis currently going on in the world. Russia versus Ukraine, and especially I feel that I need to mention something because some of you regular viewers who know me know that I am of Russian descent, and I was actually born in Russia. But do not be mistaken, my solidarity lies with the Ukraine. So I'm pretty much like 98% of the world right now, even though it is my home country. I'll be honest, it is even a little embarrassing that my former homeland has done something like this. But obviously, we're all hoping for the best. There has been some indication that Putin may or may not change his mind and retreat his forces. So far, no dice. But of course, everybody's got their fingers crossed. So just wanted to lay it out there because I know this is a very hot topic right now, and I stand with the Ukraine.
Yeah, so thanks for saying that, Larry. It's definitely hard times right now.
So without further ado, with that out of the way, let us begin with our first video. So our first video comes from a viewer. Like I said, they're all going to be coming from viewers. This is from viewer number 1. I'm going to share. Here we go. So this one is titled, "Cop Acts Like a Baby After Getting Arrested for Drunk Driving." What a great title to start out with, isn't it, Chris?
That is a great title.
Here's the link in the chat if anybody wants to watch it on their own later on. And let's begin.
How much alcohol? Stuck.
Okay, how much alcohol have you drank tonight?
I was stuck.
How much alcohol?
Hold on.
Don't tell me to hold on. How much alcohol?
I'm telling you, I was stuck, and I was trying to go home. I was stuck in their yard. I got stuck in the grass, and I couldn't get out.
Okay, why?
I was stuck in the grass, and I could not get out.
I understand that.
You're not understanding. I was stuck.
You're not understanding me. Why were you in their yard?
Why are you screaming at me?
Because you're not even understanding.
You're screaming at me. I was stuck, and I could not get out.
Okay.
I was stuck in the grass,
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question again.
I'm trying to figure out if this is the preview or this is the beginning of the video.
Right, they did just jump right into it.
Went off the street and you just got stuck?
Listen, if you want to scream at me all you want.
And is there like something covering his lapel?
I don't know. It's pretty dark.
For what? For what?
Let's go.
It might just be the darkness, yeah.
For what? For what? For what?
You have any problems with your eyes?
No, for what?
Suspicion of driving under the influence.
For what?
Because you drove through somebody's yard.
Because I was stuck. I just said I was
You
stuck.
can't even stand.
And I can't even
You
get
can't
to-
even stand.
I was stuck.
You're repeating the same
It
thing
is
over and over.
wet, and I am stuck. What do
You're
you want me to
repeating-
do?
You're repeating the same thing over and over.
Sir, I am stuck.
You're repeating
and
yourself.
I was in someone's yard, and I was stuck.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
Answer this question. How did you get in their yard?
I was stuck.
I got stuck.
So you dropped out of the sky and went in their yard.
That's what I was thinking.
You want to be
Well,
smart? Go
you
right
want to be
ahead.
smart?
You want to be right ahead? Go ahead.
You're being smart, actually.
This
You
is
wanna
going
be
nowhere
stupid.
fast.
Do what you
Suit
need
for
to
what?
do. Do what you
Okay,
need
come on
to
over
do.
here. We're going to check your eyes. Come on
Do
over
what
here.
you need to do.
Come on over here. We're going to check your
Do
eyes.
what you need to do.
You want to perform these field sobriety tests?
Do what you need to do.
You want to perform these
Do
field?
what you need to do.
You want to perform these field
Do what
sobriety
you need to
tests?
do.
Come on over here and perform them.
Do what you need to do. I'm not moving, so go right ahead.
So you're refusing all tests.
I'm not refusing. Do what you need to do.
Well, I can't do them unless you
Do
cooperate.
what you need to do.
Come on over here then.
Do what you need to do.
Okay.
I'm not
Oh.
refusing.
You are refusing.
No, I'm not. I'm saying
You're
whatever
actually
I
re-
need to do.
What?
Do what you need to do.
You're actually refusing.
I'm not refusing. Do what you need
Come on
to
over
do.
here and
I'm not moving from where I need to be. So if you need to do what you need to do, I'm right here. Do what you need to do.
okay. So you're refusing all
I'm
tests.
not moving. Do what you need to do from where I'm at. That's fine. For what? What's your reason?
Driving under the influence.
Oh, really? So you
Yeah.
wanted? Oh,
You
okay.
reek of alcohol.
Okay.
I was waiting for that. I was like,
Hmm.
is
What
he
I
going to
need to
mention?
So he has, mentioned things as he's doing them.
Look over your hands. Loosen them up.
Yeah.
A little bit more loose.
Oh, I'm fine.
Don't move.
I'm not moving. You're the one that's being aggressive.
I'm not being
Do
aggressive.
what you need to do.
Oh my
Do
gosh.
what you need to
Have
do.
you ever been arrested for a DUI before?
Okay.
What's that?
Jeffrey, everyone is entitled to a competent
alcohol.
representation.
How
Well,
much
everyone's
alcohol
entitled
do
to
you-
representation. I like to say we try to provide competent representation, obviously. So, yes, I
How
would
much
take this
alcohol do you
case.
drink?
Absolutely.
Is this how you
There's
know
no
when
reason not
behave?
to. You never know what you will find.
Okay. You have
It's
the
my
right to
motto.
remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you before law. You have the right to consult with the attorney. You have an attorney present with you during question if you wish. If you can't afford a lawyer, one
Sounds
would
like
be
he's
appointed
reading Miranda.
for you. Do you understand your
Mhm.
rights?
Almost forgot to mention,
any
I'm
weapons on
sporting
you?
my Jimi
Any
Hendrix
drugs?
shirt today. Did you catch that?
Back here.
Excuse me. What the fuck is this? So you think that you could just manhandle me? That's
No.
fine. Because guess what? I have rights too, and I'm a police officer. So good luck with that.
You're a police officer?
Yep. Good luck with that.
Where at?
Good luck with that.
Where at?
Good luck with that.
Oh my gosh. Wouldn't be
Wow.
the first time.
Good luck with that.
You have a
Good
weapon
luck
on
with
you?
what?
Do you have a weapon on you?
Did you check me before you got in here?
Do you have a weapon on you?
Did
No,
you
I'm
check
calling
me?
for a female.
Did you check me before I got in here? Good luck with that.
15, 16.
Oh, now you want to check me before
I'm
I
gonna
got
have
in
a female
back to
check
your
you because that would be appropriate.
car? Good luck with that.
Are you threatening me?
Not act like this, Jeffrey. He asks,
You see if the post has a female.
what would I consult her to do in court? Not act like she's acting right now. That would be a good
One side
start.
on the back. You
Yep.
should probably check me before I got in the
Okay.
back of your car. Real smart.
Okay, where do you work?
Good job.
Where do you work?
Good job.
Where do you work?
None of your business.
Where, oh my gosh. Is this how you really want to do this?
Yeah, I did it.
Is this
You
how
should
you
have checked me before I got in the back of your
I
car.
don't need to check you. I can
Real
tell you're
smart.
everything's so tight on you. I can see that there's no
Real smart.
I can see that there's nothing on you.
Real smart.
I
I
can
should
see
have
that.
checked you before I got in the back of your car.
I
but
checked-
no,
I looked you
but
up
you didn't.
Listen.
But you didn't.
You're
Okay, all right. I just want to stop it right there, Chris, because this is even getting on my nerves, and I'm
Right.
not a cop. You know, for the love of God, like, what is this back and forth? Like, are they?
It's ridiculous.
Don't they sound like a married couple at this
They
point?
do. They
Like,
do.
no, did you turn the faucet on? No, you turned the faucet on. No, did you turn the faucet off? No, you didn't. You know, and like they're going back and forth and back and forth. Like, this is you're not a couple. You're a professional in the field. Try to act like it. Like I'm talking to
Right.
the arresting officer now. You know.
Right. I think once he started to raise his voice at her and yell at her, it triggered her. Then she
Mm.
completely was like, I'm standing here. I'm going to do it my way. And he lost all of that. And since that point, he's been arguing with her, and it's going nowhere quick.
My policy is when someone is trying to talk over you. I mean, it's not always easy to do. Trust me. I've violated that rule so many times in my life. I can't even count how many times I've done that. But optimally, when someone raises their voice at you, you want to lower yours to even like almost like a whisper.
Right.
That's how you
get it
maintain
all out
control.
and then say, "I let you talk. My turn."
Yeah.
And then you kind of remind them because they're going to keep trying to bark at you, but you have to stop them and take control.
Yeah, because maybe she is under the influence of something. I mean, given my life experience, again, I can't speak for this video, but my common sense is tingling. She is probably on something. Maybe just alcohol. Maybe there's more. I don't know.
The more
But
she's talking, the more one she's being repetitive, signs of intoxication, and you can hear her slurring. So the more she's talking, the more those things are coming out.
I agree. And jurors are creatures. I think I mentioned this before. Jurors are creatures of emotion. They're creatures of common sense. And if you seem drunk, they might convict, even though the prosecution may not have a beyond the reasonable doubt standard met. I've seen that happen.
You're
That was real
intoxicated.
smart.
You're intoxicated.
No, I'm not, but good smart. Good job.
Hey, Alexander.
Good job that you checked me before I got in the back of your car.
Yeah, I looked at look at
Really?
where are you gonna put it?
Really, good job.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay.
Real smart.
Guess who's I hope you don't lose your job.
Yeah, I really don't care. Good job that you checked
Wow.
me before
Now
I got
that's
in the back
bad.
of your
That's
car.
just
Real
when
job.
you cross the line.
You're gonna lose your job. I don't
Yeah,
care.
you're smart.
Right.
Go ahead.
She's speaking before she's thinking. She's just saying what's the first thing that comes to her mind.
I'm sure he did violate policy, putting her in the car without patting her, and she called him out on it.
Affirmative.
But can he, as a male? I don't think he can, because then
Well,
that comes back to bite him in the ass, doesn't it?
Typically, what happens if
You like that, right?
a female is available, you shall ask. If not, you use back size of your hand, and you kind of tell them everything's recorded. Hey, I'm just gonna do a quick outer pat of you, and it's usually no problem.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. I have heard of that before. The back of the hand pat.
Here's the deal, all right? If you don't call somebody for a ride,
Take me home.
you're gonna go sit in the county jail.
Take me home.
My car doesn't say taxi.
Yeah, I
Wait
see
a
that.
minute.
Take me
Just like
home.
Cleveland Police.
If you don't call somebody for a ride, you're going to jail.
So is she getting out of the DUI? Is that how you're interpreting this?
Well, I'm trying to decipher in the moment what exactly is happening, because he just said, I want to rewind tape real quick because I think this is crucial. Right here.
Here's the deal, all right? If you don't call somebody for a ride,
Take me home.
you're gonna go sit in the county jail.
If you don't call somebody for a ride, you're going to go sit in the county jail. And she's like, take me home. Like, you be my ride.
Interesting.
It's starting to sound like this police officer is allowing her to play the I'm a cop privilege to get out of a DUI. That's what it's starting to smell like to me. Now, the title of the video is getting arrested for drunk driving. So I'm guessing her brain didn't kick on like, hey, dumbass, pick up the phone, call your friend, you get out of this. This guy's an idiot.
Yeah, I hope that's not the case.
I don't know, but my spider sense is tingling.
James over here in the chat has a good question. If you want to highlight it, how do you handle somebody with a speech impediment? So again, you're looking at the totality of the circumstances, right? You might have glassy eyes, water, the way they're driving. You're going to take all that into consideration. Maybe the odor of alcohol, about before, somebody with a speech impediment. Okay. it doesn't really mean anything, but you're looking at a whole bunch of other things that are going to give you that, reason that you might think that they're drunk because the way they're talking.
A great question that I like to ask when I see slurred speech in a citation is I ask the officer on the stand, if we're in a jury trial or a hearing, I ask, have you met my client before? And usually they'll say, no, I have not. I mean, sometimes they have, but 99% of the time they haven't. And then I'll follow up with a question of, well, since you've never met them, you don't know their normal speaking patterns. Like you don't have a compare and contrast. This is what they're like on a normal basis that I'm familiar with them. And this is how they acted on the night of the arrest. So they could be one and the same. The officer has no frame of reference. It's a great question.
Right.
My car doesn't say taxi.
Did I say that?
Just like Cleveland Police doesn't say taxi.
You're not Cleveland Police. Take me home.
Just drop the attitude.
I didn't ask that. Did I ask if you're Cleveland Police?
You are supposedly right.
Did I ask that?
Huh?
That's what you need to do. I didn't ask if you were Cleveland Police.
You are. Is this how we act? Is this professional?
It's on video camera. I really don't give a fuck. So
you don't care? It's all on video camera. Okay.
Okay.
You're not going home. You are not going home.
You're fucking rude. Take me home.
You're not going home.
Take me home. Bye.
It's all on camera.
Talking to you. Done talking.
Okay, well, you're going to go to jail.
Stop talking to me.
You're going to jail.
Take me home.
You're not going home.
For what reason? Take me home.
Driving under the influence. Okay, you're under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol.
For your reason, take me home. Good night.
Hey, princess. Hey, Tabby's daddy.
Okay, unreal.
Tammy, Miss, Joseph.
Are you talking to me?
Did I say anything to you?
I don't know. You're talking. There's nobody else in the car.
Did I talk to you?
You're talking. I just asked if you were talking to me.
You're talking. You're saying dirty, nasty things to me, so I'm not talking to you. So
What was the dirty, nasty thing?
disregard things that you think you're saying. Do what you need to do. Next with your job. Leave the fuck alone. Exactly. Everything's on body camera. Good night. Go fuck yourself.
Wow.
How many lines has she crossed already? I lost count.
Inventory it.
Several.
I have to wait for a female to come because the female needs to pat her down. I just looked her over. I can kind of tell there's nothing on her, but she indicated that there might be something on her. So.
Why? Because you think I might be a lesbian, or you think I might be a male? That's all right.
Not sure which.
Else to go against that lawsuit. Could you think I might be a male or a lesbian?
No,
I'd like to change the title of this video. It's not cop acts like a baby. It's cop acting like a total Karen, like straight up, through and through.
The way that you're talking is very disrespectful.
I'm talking to this. Talking to him.
Good night.
Good night.
Sorry. Good night.
Okay.
Good night. Go fuck yourself.
When people act like that, the best thing to do is just silence. There's no engaging. I mean, there's no reason to. She's just gonna keep going,
and it's gonna continue to elevate
and
worse. Because now she's dropping f-bombs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's getting worse and worse. But I think part of me is like, I agree with you. The other part of me is like, well, as the cop, I'm like, well, let's see how far I can take her. This is all being recorded.
Right.
She's already probably losing her job. Does she want to? And her reputation. I mean, what else is there left to lose? I don't know.
Right. In the past, I have said, I'm going to help you out here. All this is being recorded. I like to throw that reminder in there, just like it's fair game. Like, I'm here to help you. Like, stop.
Stop being an idiot. Yeah.
People will watch this later. Stop.
Yeah, it has worked. Gonna regret it.
It has worked before.
Really?
Whatever you fucking think you make for your living. Disgusting.
Okay.
Yeah, good night.
What's your address here?
Hey, Rockchild.
Okay.
Right now, I need your superior officer right now.
Okay.
I'm requesting your supervisor right now.
Oh,
I want them right now.
okay.
You need to give them to me right now.
Okay.
Okay. I need them right now.
Okay.
It's been time, so go right ahead. Play
Okay.
your game.
Yes, Princess. This is a female police officer
you
that
said
got pulled
there's people
over under
around.
the
They're
suspicion of
already
DUI,
I want 'em
They are
right
already on their
and
way.
she's
Once-
being arrested. She refused all field sobriety tests. I don't think a field breath test has been offered, but
They better be here. I want them right now.
for a brief moment,
I think he pulled up to her stuck in the yard, right? It wasn't
yeah,
traffic.
she was,
So when I see
and that was her
you,
argument. I wasn't driving. I was stuck in a yard.
Mm,
Right.
it's
How'd you
alright.
get there? Dropped out of the sky.
Good night. I called for them. I asked for them. You didn't want to ask for them, so go right ahead.
They're already en route.
No, you didn't ask for them. Good night.
That's
baby.
coming up, Rockchild. You haven't missed that video yet. The
Okay.
grandma is coming up later.
What, because, is it because I'm gay? You don't want to ask for them?
I don't know
You're
you.
a homo? Is that why? Yeah, okay. I see you shaking your head. Everything's on body camera. Is that why? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Gotcha.
It's interesting how she's trying to build a case against the cop from the backseat of his cruiser based on absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
That whole homosexuality argument that she's making right now. You're doing this because of my sexual preference. Did you catch that?
I did not.
You'll see. Good night.
Sounds kind of muffled. I'm gonna turn it up.
Yeah, because she's quiet. Basically, she was like, "Are you doing this because I'm gay?" And obviously, he didn't engage. He didn't respond. But she said, "Oh, I can see you shaking your head. Yes. So is that why?" Kind of thing.
Okay.
Things that you're doing make me
She's
feel
literally just
weird.
pulling it out of her ass, probably. And
Yeah. Wait till I talk to your fucking boss. It is disgusting. You're making me feel very insecure with my humanity. It's disgusting. Shut the door right now. Yeah, shut the fucking door before I talk to your boss. Because it's gonna make, regardless, you say go fuck my sexuality. Yeah, it's alright.
I don't think he ever said that.
Fuck you and fuck your family and fuck everybody that you think that I'm gonna secure in my loan. Yeah, good night. Leave me the fuck alone. Quit antagonizing me and shut the fucking door right now. You think it's cute that you're talking to me and looking at me like I'm a fucking faggot? Shut the fucking door right now. Shut the fucking door right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Shut it. Because when they come up to this fucking door and you're talking to me like I'm a faggot, we'll see who the fucking loser is. Shut the door right now. I don't feel comfortable talking to you.
15-16 pity.
Good night. Shut the door. You're talking to me like I'm a faggot. You're talking
Can I get
to
the
me
next
like I'm a
available
faggot.
31?
I'm
the
a
vehicle?
faggot, right? Good night. Yeah, because good night. We'll see what the faggot is. Good night, baby boy. Good night, baby boy. Hey,
Good one.
She sounds like she's fun to hang out with, doesn't she?
your family's secure.
I have a
Love you.
female coming that's
Hope your family's
pat her down.
secure, baby boy.
because she indicated that
I hope your family's secure, baby boy. You're calling me a faggot?
she
I don't think he ever said
I
that.
didn't pat her down
Mm-mm.
before putting her in
Nobody
the car.
said
But
anything,
everything she's
baby
got on
boy.
is super tight,
Everything's
so
on
I
video
pushed whatever.
camera.
Now, I'm no expert. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm starting to get the whiff of maybe she has some sort of bipolar disorder. If you caught that, I mean, she has at least 3 different personalities talking to each other in the backseat right now.
Yeah.
And it might be exacerbated, made worse by the alcohol.
Right.
I don't know.
Good night, baby boy.
Just an assumption.
You're a liar.
Because of
Nobody
the fact
said
that-
anything.
She indicated that I didn't pat her down
Nobody
well enough.
indicated anything. Everything's on camera, baby boy. Nobody said anything.
about to yell at her. Piss her off for you.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Orris, I do not want you on my jury. He's like, she drunk.
Around their yard.
Get off my jury.
Backyards, every yard. She drove. Did she actually back into the tree? Yeah. She refuses all tests. She just refuses everything. So I'm gonna have.
I see elements of both, Deborah. Bipolar and multiple personalities.
Yeah, she very well may have that as well.
Very obviously drunk.
Yeah.
I saw it.
That all depends on your responses, princess.
That's.
She's telling me she doesn't have.
I haven't gotten in the car yet because I haven't patted her down, and based upon her indications that I should have patted her down. And I didn't see anything. That's the female.
Probably Elizabeth.
Once we get the car out of the ditch, then we'll search it, and if she does, then that's going to be a whole nother issue.
Based on how
I would, Jerry. I wouldn't have a problem with that, to answer your question.
we already did.
So this female drove into the ditch, drove around the yard. She's not cooperative. She is a Cleveland police officer. So
Was. Well,
she is.
up there.
So she's a bit of a problem. She's saying that I don't know what she's saying.
Don't be mean to her. She's a
Not mean to her. I was nice to her.
It's
until
probably him, huh?
until she just was repeating the same thing over and over, and I told her to stop repeating the same thing.
Was calling him names.
Yes, she's calling me names.
Okay.
So I didn't pat her down getting into my car, but her clothes are pretty tight, which indicates to me that she doesn't have anything on her.
Okay.
But when I got her in, she said I should have patted her down because I don't know what she has or doesn't because I didn't pat her down.
Right.
So I tried to explain that she's a female and I'm not going to do that.
I need a supervisor right now on the body camera.
Okay.
Her, my supervisor on my GPO. Yep, you heard it.
I don't know what that means.
Do you need 5 officers or you're a fucking retard?
Well, I have a
You
female
heard
here.
what the fuck I said.
I have
I want a supervisor right now.
Okay,
for
I am the
city.
supervisor.
Shut the fuck up for the Cleveland. You heard
I am
what
the
fuck
supervisor.
I said. For the Cleveland.
Okay, I am the
Yeah.
supervisor. I am
For
on
the
this ship.
city of Cleveland. Shut the
You
fuck
want a
up.
supervisor for the
You
city
want
of
to sit
Cleveland?
there and laugh for what the fuck I said over there? You thought it was a fucking
I don't know
joke?
what you're talking about. Get out.
You
Come
thought
on,
what the
we're gonna
fuck
get
I
out.
said was a joke?
This officer's going to
Pull
pat you
me
down.
out then. Pull me out. Go on.
Okay,
pull
you
me
indicated
out.
to me that you might have a weapon on you because
Yeah.
you're a Cleveland
Oh,
police
I
officer.
said that. Go on.
You said I
pull
should
me
have. You
out.
said I should have patted
Hey.
you down.
Hey, go ahead.
Well, we're going to have you get
Hey,
out.
you got every fucking
We're going to
right.
ask you nicely.
Hey.
I'm going to step back and she
For
can
the
do it.
city of Cleveland.
Mhm.
So when I say I don't have a fucking weapon,
You want a supervisor?
go
From
ahead.
you want a
baby boy.
supervisor from the city of
It's all
Cleveland?
right. Go ahead.
You really want that?
I'm going to call one
I
right
don't
now.
give a fuck. I don't have a
15,
weapon. You want to
16,
pull me out and fucking do whatever you
She's not
gotta
helping
do?
herself.
Do what you gotta do, baby boy. Because I got a fucking. Hey,
This female police officer
Do
would
it.
like me
I
to
don't give
request
a
a
fuck.
supervisor
you
from the
want to
Cleveland
pull me
Police
out?
Department.
I don't give a
for her.
fuck.
So if you could contact
Oh,
Cleveland
no,
and ask
baby
for a
girl.
supervisor
Pull me out and do what you need to
at her
do.
request.
I do not have a weapon. Do
Okay.
what you needed. I'm not stepping out. I do not have a weapon. Do what you need because I'm a white fucking officer. Hey, you're
What
not
are you
pulling me
calling?
out.
Things jump
Do
down
what
real
you
quick.
need to do. I do not have a. What is your probable cause for me having a weapon?
Listen,
What is your probable cause? No. Shut the fuck
calm
up.
down.
What's your probable cause
No,
for me
she's
having a
a
weapon?
female who's a
Probable cause, you're
21
under
What
who's
is
an
your
officer.
probable? Why
she
am I under
wants-
arrest?
Because you're drunk.
Oh,
to
really? That's
notify
probable cause?
her
What's your probable
supervisor
cause? You don't know.
Cleveland.
Get out of the
What's your
car.
probable cause?
You're currently in handcuffs.
For
Get
what?
out of the
For
car.
what? For what?
Okay,
What's your
time to
probable
get out.
cause?
Ready?
I'm asking her. Obviously, she don't know what the fuck I'm under arrest for.
What precinct? What precinct do you want the supervisor out of?
What am I under arrest
Where do
for?
you want your supervisor?
Why am I under arrest?
What precinct?
Why am I under arrest?
She's not
Where
the
do
one that
you
arrested
want
you. It
your
doesn't
Why
matter.
am I under arrest? You don't know, baby girl?
Where
You want
do
me
you
to
want your
tell you?
Driving under the
Yeah,
influence.
tell me.
For what?
What are
Baby
you gonna tell
girl,
me?
why am I under arrest?
Baby girl, what are you gonna tell me?
For what? Because you don't know. Because
Okay.
you're fucking, well, you're brand new. Why am I under arrest?
Come on, let's
I
jump out
need
of
to
the
tell
car.
you. Do it.
Go ahead, you tell me
Do
whatever
it.
you want to tell me.
You fucking do. Violate my fucking rights.
I'm not.
Do it. Why am I under arrest?
Let's get out of the
For
car.
what?
so we
Why?
can move
I'm
along.
asking you, female officer, why am I under
No,
arrest?
female darling.
Well,
let's get out
before
of the
you put
car.
your fucking dirty lesbian hands on me, why am I under arrest?
Wow.
Let's get out of the car now.
Why am I under arrest?
Get out of the car.
For
Get out
what?
of the car.
What and why?
Just get her out
What am I
already.
under arrest for?
Come on.
What
We're
am
gonna
I
do that.
under arrest for?
Driving
I'm
under the
asking
influence
you.
of alcohol.
What am I under arrest for?
Get out of the car.
Do you know why?
Get out of the
Do you
car.
know why? Do what you need to do. Why am I under
Okay,
arrest?
then let's get out of the car.
Then why am I under arrest?
You've been told. Get out of the
For
car.
what I've been told? That's cute.
Tell me that's not
So
resisting
when
right there.
you're
Thank you.
filed
You did.
for
Oh, she get out now.
putting your fucking dirty, nasty lesbian hands on me, you'll see why I'm under arrest. I put my
Whatever.
Oh, I wonder what they cut out.
requested a fucking supervisor, and you think that it's okay?
Hey, what's your
for
phone
me to-
number?
Fuck you. I wanted a
Yeah, but I
boss.
need your phone number.
Ask the union.
Yeah, I need your
Ask
phone
the
number.
fucking union. Yep, ask the union.
For the paperwork, you're refusing to give me your phone number?
Ask the union, and I want a fucking union right here. I want a representative because you guys refuse to give me medical attention. Fuck you.
Medical attention.
Yep.
Because of the accident or something they did, I wonder.
Medical
I don't know, but they
attention.
should have asked her
20 fucking
right
minutes.
when they first arrived if you want a medical.
I want my
Right.
medical attention. I want my
Well, if she wasn't driving, why'd she need medical attention from an accident?
I want my boss. Everything is on body camera.
I know.
And my camera's on. I want my boss now.
You have a body camera on?
I want my supervisor now. And I've been asking for fucking day one. Day one, you guys did nothing but fucking refuse me. You'll see when I get my fucking supervisor and my fucking lawyer. I want him now. I'm not asking again. I'm fucking requesting it. Give me my supervisor now.
We attempted to call your supervisor,
I
and they
want
didn't
him
answer.
now.
They didn't answer.
Now.
Can't do anything about it.
I don't give a fuck. I want him now. I'm not asking. I'm fucking requesting it. I want him now. I can't fucking breathe.
You guys had enough of this one?
25.
Let's get some votes in the chat. You guys want to go to the next video? We still have like 15 minutes of this.
Fucking nothing.
I don't know if there's anything more on it. I think we got the gist. I will agree. Does chat agree? What do you think, chat? Next or finish this one?
I don't think she's gonna calm down. So
And I don't think she's going to get any worse. There is nowhere else to go other than physically fighting, in which case,
What else you need?
next. All right. Chat has voted.
Hey, are you coming with me?
Yes.
Let's go to the next video.
do we have results on that one? Did she go and do any tests?
So
In the
let me
detail,
take a look.
or-
We have the description here. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
can see that.
Well, we have it up.
Medina Township, Ohio, officers with the MTPD. What is MT? I don't even know. Metro something maybe. Received a call about a motor vehicle accident on private property. The officer
Mhm.
made contact with the suspect and let you watch the video. What happened? The suspect later identified as Elena Ciacci. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Sounds like she's Italian. She was charged with the following: criminal damaging or endangering, operating a motor vehicle under the influence, a second DUI in 20. I don't know what that means. A second DUI in 20 years?
Maybe it's a second infraction.
Maybe. I don't know.
which she shouldn't have been working. But I mean, I don't know.
Well, I know some police officers who are on the force and have one DUI. Usually they get it like before joining the academy. Like if you,
Right.
once you're on the force and you get one, it's pretty much like, unless you're in Kentucky, you may get one shot to come back.
Okay.
I have seen, there was one sheriff who got like a second DUI not that long ago. That's the only reason I say that. But she was immediately placed on administrative leave pending the outcome of her trial. All charges were dismissed except she took a deal. She probably took a deal.
Mhm.
All charges were dismissed except for the DUI. So she took the DUI. It's on her record. Her sentence is an $875 fine, 5-year. Is that no? What is that? 3.5 year, right? 24. Yeah, 3.5 year suspension, or sorry, 2.5 year suspension of her license.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to do math on live stream, never a good idea.
No.
10 days jail time, 1 year probation, and restitution of $3,700, probably for the damage to the property that she caused, would be my guess.
Yeah.
And then she was terminated from her position as a police officer from the Cleveland Division of Police. So she got what she wanted. She said, "You're gonna," he said, "You're gonna lose your job." She said, "I don't give a shit." Well, you don't have to worry about your job anymore. You lost it. Nah, great start, huh?
Great. Just crazy.
That it's definitely crazy. All right, next video. Up next, we have a man arrested with a .355 BAC. Whoa!
Yeah, I think typically the ones that are high like that, these guys are the guys that are the functioning alcoholics that drink on a regular basis, and they have that much alcohol because it's they're what do you call it? Tolerance. Sorry, their tolerance is so high because they drink every day.
Yeah.
Unless it's their 21st birthday. I mean, I don't know.
I believe, and I'm trying to find this right now on the fly, and I'm not really finding it, but all I'm finding is the 0.4 standard. So I believe science tells us that around 0.3, your certain internal organs begin to shut down, like they don't function as well as they should. And of course, getting to a 0.3, somebody will ask, maybe in the chat, like, how much alcohol do you have to consume to get there? And everybody's different. It depends on your size, your sex, how much body fat you have, the absorption speed of the alcohol, of your body, of the alcohol. All those factors are going to come into play. And like you said, Chris, tolerance is a huge one. I mean, if you drink on a daily basis, if you're an alcoholic, for example, obviously you're going to be able to tolerate a lot more. On this channel, we've discussed before, I've found like the top 5 highest BACs, and they were all like 0.9, 1.1, like insane numbers. Now, like 4 of them were deceased.
Well, I was going to ask you that if they were dead. Yeah.
But one was alive. One of them was alive. It's insane. But of course, we're venturing into different territory now. At 0.35, you begin to lapse into a coma. Like, this is when the brain starts shutting down. And 0.4 of an average non-alcoholic, no tolerance human being, you should be dead. That's when the organs just go, okay, we're done, and the heart stops.
Shut it down.
And so that's when you get your stomach pumped, if they get a chance to do that, and that's the only way to save you at that point. If you're at a 0.4 and you stay there, you will die under normal circumstances. So with a 355, well, let's see.
$728. I'm gonna be out. There's a couple cars.
This is another Cleveland one.
Westbound exit ramp at Crocker.
Tabby's daddy, that is not a challenge. Please do not. This is not an invitation, sir. Don't do anything stupid. This was just a couple of weeks ago. Posted, at least. I don't know when it happened. It doesn't have a timestamp.
Yeah. 728. Place going to be Lincoln 309876. You guys just pull over to help him, or? Okay. I just didn't know if it was a crash or anything. No, I don't know. Is it okay? Should we go? Yeah, you guys are fine. All right, we'll figure this out. All right, thank you, Stop. Be careful.
I'm surprised there's no accident with a 355. I thought that's what this was.
What happened? You just lost it?
Lost control and probably got stuck in the snow.
Yeah.
You got your ID with you? Where are you coming from?
From my mom's house,
Where's your mom stay at?
right off the Canterbury Road.
Okay. You still live on Sweet Briar? Yeah? All right. Great. You just finish. All right. Is the car in your name?
Yeah, it's mine.
What's that?
Yeah, it's mine.
Okay. Why? No, because a lot of times,
Right.
yeah, I know. A lot of times cars are in other people's names, like you're driving a friend's car or a parent's car or something like that. That's why I was asking.
No.
Well, you definitely got buried deep. All right. Where are you trying to get to? Just going home?
To go see my mom.
Yeah, where's she at?
Sweet Briar.
Oh, she lives over in Sweetbriar? Okay. All right. How much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing. Like, and please not.
What's that?
Please don't pull me over.
Don't pull you over?
But please don't.
Okay.
Please don't.
No.
He's asking if he's getting pulled over
I'm just asking how much you had to drink earlier tonight.
or why
It
he
smells
pulled
like
him
it on
over.
your breath. That's why I'm asking.
Please do not pull me over.
Okay, I'm not pulling you over. We're here to help you.
Please.
You got stuck, right?
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Right.
I was just going to see my mom.
What's that?
I was going to see my mom.
No, I get it. And like I said, we can help you out.
I should have stayed my ass at home.
Well, that's why I was asking, like, just make sure before we get you unstuck.
It's starting
I
to
don't
become
want you to
repetitive.
create an unsafe situation. So if you've been drinking tonight, I don't want to put you back on the road driving if you don't think you should be driving.
I was going to see my mom
Okay.
and stay my ass put.
So where were you? Were you drinking earlier tonight?
It's at my apartment.
Okay. All right. So how much have you had?
How much alcohol have you consumed tonight?
Not like a couple of beers.
You're really unsteady on your feet. Feet is a little bit slurred.
No, dude, I'm sitting in the snow.
No, I get it.
Like
Yeah. So are we.
nobody can stand still in snow.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Can you just say the alphabet from A to Z?
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P.
And we're done.
So you just kind of stalled out at B. Yeah.
No, I didn't call out that B.
You just chose to stop at B.
Yeah.
Okay. So I asked you to say for A to Z.
A to Z.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Can I say the alphabet from A to Z?
Come on, man.
Of course I can.
At this point, I feel like they're
Well,
just
this
messing
officer's
with
gonna
this
check
guy.
your
Like they
eyes,
already have
okay?
him. They just need to keep working.
Yeah.
You were
Need to
contact.
figure out if he's going to do roadsides and probably not there in
I
the
do
snow.
not wear eyeglasses.
All right. You have no vision problems.
No.
All right. Just stand there like that. Can you see my finger right here? Can you see this?
Yeah.
All right. I want you to follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. All right. Don't move your head. You understand that? You understand that?
Yes. So how?
Okay. So check. See my finger here? Follow with your eyes and your eyes only, and don't move your head. You got it? Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I guess they just jump right into him like that, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
All right, right here. See it? All right, follow it. No, turn your head.
It all depends, Joshua.
All right, keep your eyes on it, okay? Keep your eyes on it. Yeah. Actually, here, one more test. Ready? See my finger? Keep an eye on my finger. Keep an eye on my finger.
It's cold, man.
You're telling me. Keep an eye on my finger.
All right. You said a couple beers, right? Okay. This is
please don't.
Just two.
this is a portable breathalyzer. Okay.
Two
that's just gonna give us
cases,
an idea where
right?
you're at right now. All right. Can you submit an air sample for this? It's a portable breathalyzer. I just need to take a deep breath, blow air in the end of it. That
Yes,
way
you
it'll
can
give us an
refuse
idea
this,
where you're
Paula,
at right
from
now.
RI,
You
Rhode
do it?
Island.
Yeah, he didn't ask him, did he?
No, like
No problem, Zigzag.
Are
Welcome
you
to the
willing
stream.
do this or no? You don't think you're over the limit, or you think you might be?
no,
Okay.
dude.
All right.
I swear to God, I'm not saying.
Can you do this for me, or are you just saying you don't want to? We're just trying to figure out, where you're at right now. If you should be driving.
I just want to get my car out of here.
Okay.
Like,
All right. So are you willing to do this?
do you understand?
You're just not giving me a yes or no answer.
I'm giving you.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm about to be fucked up.
What do you mean? Do you feel like you had too much? Is that what you're saying?
No. I
Okay.
just don't. I don't want to go to jail.
Oh, I know. Nobody wants to.
No, but I was just about to say nobody
Make
wants
mistakes, that's
to.
all.
No.
How old is he? I don't think we know. He seems young though, like maybe mid-30s.
I just got to restart it if it stops.
What do you think, Chris?
His age?
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe close to 40s, maybe.
mid-30s, late 30s. Yeah, that's what I'm
late
thinking.
30s, yeah.
All right. So just take a real deep breath, and I'm going to have you seal your lips on this straw and blow air into it. Okay? Take a real deep breath. You got to blow hard. You're not blowing at all. You're not blowing at all. You're not blowing any air. You got to seal your lips and blow just like that for about. No, you're doing it, but you got to do it for about 10 seconds. Just take a really deep breath.
How many suspects have you had, Chris, where they're like, they don't realize that the machine
And
has a sensor whether or not there's airflow, and they just think, I'll just put my lips over it, not do anything, and they'll fool him real quick.
Oh, this can be a
for about 10 seconds.
10-minute event.
Keep going. You're stopping and going. You're stopping and going. All right. All right. Let me show you how this works.
Pay attention. All you gotta do is blow out.
So I'm going to put a fresh straw in here, and I'm going to show you how this works. So in case there's some confusion on your part.
In about 11 states, refusing the PBT is a separate criminal charge here in the United States too, Alexander. So not just Canada.
But I
know Nebraska is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You refuse, you can beat the underlying DUI, but you'll still have a
You started
refusal
putting air in it, but then you stopped.
charge.
I just want to go home. I really want to go home.
Like I said,
Separate criminal offense. Can you
sometimes
believe
just
it,
make
Chris?
misjudgments or make a mistake on what's going on.
I just want to go home.
I wonder
I
what the
get it.
7 states are. Do you know all of them? Or
No, I don't know.
I don't
just
know if they're all in the same area. I know Colorado's not, but
I know it's not in Kentucky either. I know Nebraska is for sure because a good buddy of mine practices there. His name is Bell Island. Shout out, Bell. I don't know if you're watching this, but
yeah, it really kind of forces the individual to flow into it.
yeah, because I remember we were just sitting around one day having lunch, and Bell hears me say like, "Oh yeah, choose to refuse or you will lose." And he goes, "Wait, no, not if you're in Nebraska." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he explained to me that it's a separate criminal charge in Nebraska where he practices
Can't
law.
be more than a misdemeanor or something, right?
Right. Yeah. I guess for his state's purposes, it's better to blow and then fight the machine on the one charge rather than have a refusal, potentially like maybe even slam dunk guaranteed win on the DUI, but that still doesn't accomplish anything because you are still stuck with the refusal charge, which is a guaranteed loss.
Right.
That's I think what he's getting at. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you at least it's better for you to kind of roll the dice and attack the machine because there you at least have a chance on the one charge versus maybe even a guaranteed dismissal on the DUI, even if it's that extreme, let's say, you still have the refusal to deal with, which that one is going to be damn near impossible. Because there the question is, did you blow or did you not?
Right.
Did you refuse or did you consent?
No, I'm not going to do that. And then, okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
For a
3.55, this guy can hold his own. I will say that.
Spun out because of the snow and ice. Could be spun out because you'd had too much drink.
I can't. I just want to go home.
I get it.
Exactly, Alexander.
But like I said, you're kind of struggling with the alphabet.
That's what we're talking about.
You was checking your eyes, getting indicators. You said you had a couple beers.
I just want to go home.
I know.
We all say the same thing.
I'm going to show you how this works.
Can I just go home?
Now watch how I do it. And now I submitted the air sample. You saw how it's blowing, and it's saying 0, 0, 0. All right. So I'm going to set it up. Do you want to try it again?
Good thing.
Or do you not want to try it again?
No, because if I don't try it again, then it goes against me.
I mean, obviously, this is the best way to get an idea where you're at right now. You said
I like how he's
like
trying to talk him into it. That is so classic.
So let's get this out of the way.
Home.
All right. Well, I showed you how it works. We know it's
if I was the cop, this is what I would say, because this guy's like, I just want to go home. And I would say, okay, just blow into this. And if you're under the legal limit, I'm going to let you go. Like, you're good, man. Like, oh, okay, sweet. Oh, you're 4.5 times over. Sorry, I got to take you.
Going to jail.
We got to go by the rules, man. I'm sorry. I don't make them. I just enforce them. It's the easiest cop out. That's pun intended.
Yeah.
Working.
Oh my gosh.
Let me set this up one more time. Obviously, the cold is making everything work a little slower.
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold.
Well, I know. We're all standing out here.
The roadside test is not admissible for purposes of innocence or guilt. It is admissible as a tool for an officer to determine probable cause for a DUI if it's there or it's not there. But you're on the right track, Ray.
No. It doesn't matter.
I haven't said anything yet. I'm going to take it. It's higher than that.
Doesn't matter.
I like your theory, Fred.
There's no play.
I like your theory.
There you go.
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean? You do got to get them renewed, right?
It doesn't matter.
Well, it does.
Okay.
Put your phone away.
You want to call my mom?
No, I don't want to call your. Well, I want to call your mom. You're like 40, aren't you?
Yeah, 41.
There you go.
Why would
41.
I want
You want to de-age. We were both close.
Because you'll come right down here.
you'll get the chance. You'll get a chance to call
She
her.
has a $500,000 house.
Oh my heavens, to Betsy. Where's that at?
She's in good shape.
Right off Canterbury
All right.
Gonna be a rope.
You ready? You want to take a deep breath and start blowing? Okay, start blowing. All right. You're not getting any air there at all. All right.
Just blow out into it.
Yeah, I don't think you're doing it. Whether you're just confused, or not following my directions, or just don't want to do it.
Maybe they're just not going to get it, you know?
Did the sound just
Moving
go out?
on.
What just happened? I think his microphone just oh, they might have switched the
Switched it to the rear.
in-car.
Yeah.
All right, chat, you guys want to go to the next video? I think we kind of got the gist of this one. How do you think they handled themselves here, Chris?
I think they did pretty well. They were good communicating with him.
Let's
there kind of was drawn out a little bit.
Let's compare and contrast the last two videos that we saw.
Okay.
On professionalism, what do you think? How do the arresting officers in video number 2 compare with the arresting officers in video number 1 with the female?
Are you asking the chat or myself?
Oh, I'm asking you, Chris. Sorry.
Okay. No, I didn't know if you were just throwing it out to the chat as well. Obviously, the first arrest in an officer was horrible. You can't engage in little jabs back and forth. You just make yourself look just as bad as the other person. The other two guys, they were pretty good. Thorough, speed was okay. I thought the end, you can't even use that PBT for court reasons anyway. If they were going to arrest them, they should have just moved on at that point. You just sit on the side of the street. They're all in danger right there in the snow, ice, wet, cold, all that. I think moving on, getting to the safer, somewhere safe is going to be the best route. So,
with respect to escalating the situation, I really liked how the officers in the second video of the gentleman, how they, I feel again like they already had him dead to rights. The guy probably smelled like a brewery, if he had beer, whatever. He smelled like he drank a lot. He looked like he drank a lot, but they didn't jump on that. Like, even though they already knew they had him, they just kept slowly building his case, building their case against him. And I think that is extremely smart and professional, because you're not giving any indicia to the individual that they're about to get arrested for this. And you're slowly kind of building your case against them. And they just keep, they keep volunteering more and more information. They give you a little bit here, give you a little bit there. They did the alphabet test. He kind of stopped at P for no reason.
Right. I didn't like how they jumped into the roadsides. I typically think it's better to ask, hey, these are voluntary. You can volunteer. Sorry. You can volunteer to do them, or you can refuse to do them. Kind of just put it out there and let them know. Second, because that just looks good, I think, on building your case. The second thing, they just held up, for the HGN. They didn't ask him any questions prior to, any traffic accidents, head injuries. Do you have resting nystagmus? All those things you want to kind of rule out ahead of time. They just jumped in like, hey, look at this stimulus here and keep your head still. That's not the appropriate way to do those.
Right. I find it also interesting that they simply decided, there's so many tests that we can't do right now. There are cars zooming by. It looked like he was maybe on an exit ramp or something like that. And there's snow on the ground. So they kind of took the easy way out, trying to do all the field sobriety, even the non-standardized field sobriety, which is the alphabet test that they did. Just trying to build their case little by little. I think that's smart, but I also agree that there's several policy violations that they just, they couldn't escape them. I don't think. There's certain questions that they could have asked, sure,
right?
But I feel they were so jaded and biased in their minds, because they're like, oh, this guy's hammered. We just have to have enough to take him in, and the rest is history. Because they can't. they didn't stop him for any moving violations. They don't have the reasonable suspicion, probable cause of intoxicated driving, other than the fact that he's on the side of the road. But
Right.
it's snowing. I mean, the car could have malfunctioned. He could have just lost control. Maybe he slipped on some black ice. So it's not necessarily,
Right.
alcohol is not necessarily a factor there. So they had to start from scratch when they came up on the car. And yeah. James, I think I saw this question a couple of times, so I'm going to address it real quick. Who pays for medical expenses if a cop asks, do you need medical attention in the department or you personally? It's going to be your insurance. And if you don't have insurance, you're going to have to pay for it. The police department I don't think is ever liable for your medical treatment unless you're taken into custody. If you're arrested and you are and you need medical attention and they're not taking you to a hospital, if they don't deem it necessary, they must have a medical provider at the jail to provide the necessary medical attention to you, in which case I honestly have no idea who pays for that. I'm guessing the state. I'm guessing if it's provided through the police department while you're in custody, you're not going to be charged for it. That's what I believe. I don't know, Chris, if you know different.
Okay. I don't know any different. No. I think you're right, though.
All right. So let's go to the next video. So this one is titled Snowplow Driver Arrested for DUI, 0.251 BAC. Another pretty high one.
That's a high one.
There's the link in the chat. And off we go. This is another recent one, about a month ago.
Another Cleveland one.
Another Cleveland one, yep.
Road, just into Moreland or Chagrin Falls here.
Well, he didn't pull over, did he?
Dead stop. Middle of the roadway.
Hey, how you doing today? I'm doing good. Reason I stopped, you're all over the road back there. Where are you heading to? Heading home. I got you. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? From Brother House. Oh, okay. Well, what's going on over there? No, I just stopped back from Brother House, see how you doing everything. That's all right. All right. You got your driver's license with you? Yeah. Yeah, where's the, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Where do you live at? Oh, okay. You heading to Maple Heights now? Yeah. Where'd your brother live at? Where's your brother live at? In Maple Heights too. In Maple Heights? Yeah. Do you know what city you're in now? Huh? You know what city you're in now? I don't know what city. I don't know what city is here. You know what road you're on? Do you know what road you're on? I'm trying to think what road I'm on. I don't know what road I'm on.
Well, maybe he's lost.
You have anything to drink tonight, or did you have anything to drink tonight? I had a couple beers. Yeah. Do you know the alphabet?
Another one starting with the alphabet.
Yeah. Can you say the alphabet starting with E and ending with W? I'll take your license. Starting with E and ending with W.
I've been at school 2 years.
Yeah.
Beat up. No, I can't tell
Comments.
I don't
Now,
think
could
this
you-
is
you know,
an
could you say
alcohol
it
issue.
E,
This sounds
start
like
with
a.
E and end at W.
E. W.
Yeah.
Hey, Reds.
I got. All right. Sit tight for 1 second.
He's definitely confused.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure this is alcohol. This is just him trying to figure out what this guy wants from him. Brad, they can do that sometimes. They don't. Cops just trying to build a case. I don't think he has much so far.
I was never trained on Alphabet 1, but what I've seen in the past is they start midway, and
In the manual, I think it's like D through Q is the example they give.
Yeah, and then the other officers said A to Z, didn't they? Prior to this video.
That one, I think they were just like, let's just see how far this guy can get. In this one, and the reason they asked, they train you guys to start in the middle and then like end somewhere towards the end, but not on Z, is because what even intoxicated people have the alphabet memorized in that sing song, with the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? So if you start with A, they can just sing it in their head and then they'll sing it out loud or maybe speak it out loud. But if you start with like D or E or Q, I mean F, and like end in Q or something like that, well then they have to start singing it and then they'll screw up. So there's assuming that there's a basic 12th grade education level, because that's the assumption, right?
Right.
If the individual only has, let's say, a middle school education, and this is why I think the officer asked, and it is supposed to ask the question, like, can you do the alphabet? What kind of education do you have?
Right.
And he said, yeah, I can. But then as soon as he was asked, I guess he was expecting from A to Z, and then he got from like E to P or E to W, and he just got lost. So again, I don't know. Speaking as a defense attorney, I don't think that there's enough for indicia of intoxication just yet. But it's building. It's definitely building. I mean, he's got evidence of him driving. He said all over the road. I didn't really see that, Chris. Did you? Unless it was before the video started.
In the beginning, it looked like he was coming from the center lane, but it didn't show much of it. Like he didn't cross over it.
That's
so he must be weaving inside the lane.
I didn't see anything either, so not anything that struck me,
Mm-hmm.
He's coming from his brother's house in Maple Heights.
But we don't know also what the officer, if he smelled anything at this point.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't have cameras with scent capabilities yet.
Going
One day.
home to his house in Maple Heights. So.
But yeah, sorry, I wanted to mention this and I completely forgot, Chris. Here in Kentucky, I have not really seen this anywhere else. And this is like the old methodology. Some of the veteran DUI defense attorneys here have been doing it since the 70s and 80s, told me stories. Police officers have made up like their own field sobriety tests here in Kentucky. And well, it's used in some other states too. Some I've seen, some I have not.
Yeah.
The finger.
Yeah, I have seen that. Like in the old episode of Cops or something.
Yeah, I think it might be in the manual too, but not as an official test. They just kind of mention it. Then there's one where you drop a coin, or like you drop a few coins and you're supposed to pick it up. So it checks for your dexterity of your fingers. That might be a Kentucky only one because I've never seen that anywhere else. But again, how accurate are these tests? Because maybe you're just naturally not good with dexterity. You don't have to be under the influence.
Or people have injuries.
Injuries
to take into account.
Exactly. They're not standardized. There's no validation studies that have been done on these tests. This is all just hogwash at the end of the day, and then it's used to convict people in court. It's kind of unbelievable.
Yeah, I think he's.
James, you shouldn't avoid Kentucky just for that reason. He says, I'll never drive in Kentucky.
Hey, Mr. Brett, why don't you hop on out here real quick for me, all right?
What's your name?
Officer McElroy, why don't you hop on out here for me real quick?
No. What's your name?
Say again?
What's your name?
Officer McElroy.
That's wrong.
Yeah, why don't you hop on out here real quick, all right? We'll go back behind the vehicle here.
There's the door. There it is.
Oof.
You all right?
The car for balance.
Okay. Yep, we're
On
going to walk
both
back
hands.
this way. Right to the back of the
Or
vehicle.
no, maybe he didn't with his left. It looked like he did.
Well, he might have a limp too. See how he's walking?
Right. Could be an injury there.
Maybe medical
Right up
issues.
this way here. We're going to get out of the road. Come up
Let's see
back
if
this way.
the officer asks. They're going to do field sobriety, and if they ask it before they do.
I'm good. It's a little chilly out tonight.
No. No, no.
Yeah, that's good.
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. First thing I want to do.
No.
What's that? Here, if you want to face me over here, all right?
All right.
Do me a favor, take your glasses off for me, all right? And then just turn face me. Can you see the tip of my finger right here?
I can't see by glasses.
Yeah, but can you see my finger?
Yeah.
Just follow the tip of my finger with your eyes, all right?
Yeah.
Don't move your head. Just follow it with your eyes, okay?
He's jumping into this one again. Maybe that's how they do it in Ohio.
Just don't move your head. Just if it helps, you can kind of do one of these. Keep your head straight.
Probably.
All right.
Okay.
Don't move your head. Just follow with your eyes.
Mhm.
You gotta follow my finger.
Radio 768.
You see, we gotta follow my finger.
I know.
Yeah, you're not following my finger.
Yeah.
All right.
His eyes look pretty glassy from here.
All right. You have no problem seeing my finger, right?
I ain't got a problem.
What's that?
I ain't got no problem. Hold this.
Hold this?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, see the tip of my finger up here? Don't look at me. Just follow the tip of my finger, all right?
Yeah.
You can't move your head, all right? You're going to have to,
Okay.
all right?
All right.
All right. Do you have any problems with your knees or anything like that?
There it is.
Well,
But just knees?
I got arthritis in my knee.
Arthritis?
Yeah.
There you go.
Can you stand on one leg at all for?
I noticed that he was walking a little funny.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know. You young I am.
Yeah.
Okay. I got arthritis in my knees and stuff like that. Okay.
James, this is my email. I saw your comment, James Naleski.
They can run up here.
Send me an email and we'll have a conversation. I'd be happy to take a look at what you've got.
Put this in your jacket pocket.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Kaz, Officer Kaz. Yeah.
Yeah, I got arthritis in my knees and everything.
Do you have anything problem? Could you pick one leg up off the ground like that at all, or do you have any problems doing that? Or
Well, sometimes I can do it. Sometimes I can do
I'm just catching you.
it. Right.
I don't want you to fall.
Right. Yeah, I'm saying. I can. You know what I'm saying?
all right, we'll give it a whirl. All right, we'll see what. Here, I'm going to give you a couple instructions here. All right. So, what I'm going to have you do with your arms down at your side, I'm going to have you.
Has
take
anyone
one
mentioned the
leg,
smell of
whichever
alcohol
one you're
yet?
most comfortable with.
No.
I didn't
We're going
catch
to
it.
pick it up off the ground about 6 inches. All right. So it's going to look something like this.
Okay.
All right. And then you're going to count to 30 by thousands. All right. So it's going to look like 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, all the way until I tell you to stop. Okay. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I did it.
You can begin.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I do. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm actually worried
Go ahead.
for this guy.
Yep. Whenever you're ready, you can begin.
Yeah, he might fall over.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm thinking. And I don't know. Is it the booze? Is it the arthritis? Combination of both. Obviously, as a defense attorney, I would argue it's the arthritis.
Well, yeah.
I can't do that.
Okay.
I can't do it. So no, you need to take it where you need it.
All right. We'll try one more for you here. All right.
No, come on. No.
I like how he's insisting. Like, I got this, man. Just give me a minute.
Hey,
Let me catch myself.
No, that's not gonna work.
It doesn't specify. I can call and check.
ain't a be able to do it.
No. All right. We're gonna try one more for you here. All right.
Oh, okay. One more.
No. Over. We'll do a different.
No, one more.
We'll do a different one.
Okay.
All right. If you want to come over, we'll stand on this line over here. All right.
Do one more. Shit. Hey,
I don't think he's gonna maintain balance in the
You
instruction
stand on
thing.
this line. Turn around, facing me here. All right?
Mhm.
And I'll give you some more instructions. Watch out!
Yeah, see-
Watch out!
When
Whoa.
when guys are like that, you just need to stop
raise me.
because they're gonna get an
I'll
injury.
tell you. Let's go have a seat in the back of the car here.
There
all
you
right?
go.
There it is.
Did exactly what
Do
you
me a
just
favor,
said.
place
He's gonna
your
do
hands
that
behind your
in
back.
traffic or something.
All right, we're
Hit
gonna
his
place
head.
you under the arrest for driving.
At that point, they
under
become a
influence of
danger to
alcohol,
themselves.
Okay?
Yeah, put in jail.
Yeah.
We're gonna need HVAC for a Ford.
Put your palms together just like you're praying. Palms together. Palms together just like you're praying.
Yes.
You got another set of cuffs.
This is Cleveland PD digital wizardry.
I'm gonna make these pretty
All of these
loose
are
for you,
Cleveland.
so they're not too uncomfortable.
You don't have any weapons on you, do you? You gotta make sure.
I got one
Oh, there we go. Cleveland area body camera. We're watching your videos. He's in the chat. I was waiting for you to pop up.
All
right.
Home improvement. Where's your box cutter at?
In this video, he says if you keep watching, you'll see some interesting jail footage.
We'll grab it.
right here. Got it.
That's money.
Yeah, there's jail footage here.
No, it's in the bedroom.
I was literally
right
just about to ask
Yeah.
Take your phone.
um,
All right.
if you guys want to go to the next video, so that answers that question. And then we can get to the grandma.
Here, let's come back this
Yeah.
way.
Grandma
We're
with
gonna-
some
we're gonna
cocaine.
walk back.
Yes.
What about that truck?
We got the truck. We're gonna walk back this
I
way.
wish
all
my
right?
grandma was that
No,
cool.
What about the truck and stuff? Officer, what about the truck? Officer,
This is Solon PD. Thank you for that, Cleveland.
officer, what about the truck?
We got the truck. We got the truck for you. All right.
No, I ain't got. I'm gonna ask you a question now.
Yeah, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna have a seat real quick, and then I don't want you standing up like this, all right? Because I don't want you to fall over.
I'm not fall over, but I'm asking you a question.
Yeah.
What about the truck?
What do you mean? What about it?
Yeah.
Take a couple steps over this way.
I'm not saying. What about the truck?
Here, do me a favor. Turn around, lean against this car real quick, so I can unlock the car.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna say,
Yeah, have a seat down. Have a seat down here.
Okay.
All right.
Oh. I'm asking a question. What about my truck?
we're probably going to have it towed, all right? And then we'll get your truck later on. So have a seat right down in here. Just kind of turn around, put your butt on the seat, and
Okay, I'm not need you in there.
all right.
Can I call my wife?
Yeah, we'll call.
We'll get somebody for you, and just have a seat down in there. Just put your butt down, watch your head.
Okay. All right. Oh, shit.
And then swing your feet on in.
I know.
There's only so much I can blame on arthritis.
Here, put your foot up right here and push.
Yeah.
There you go. Now just give it a push. Just like you're sitting on a couch. You can keep going.
That's all right.
Because it sure feels like a couch back there.
Normally.
I'll be tired.
Oh, you're retired? So you're off work every day, huh? What time did you go? What time did you stop?
So this
over your
guy's
mother's
over
house today?
65 probably if he's retired. 65, 66.
About 3:30.
3:30.
I would hit him.
He shouldn't have been given a field sobriety test in the first place.
The other girl, around about 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And see what he's doing. Shit. Damn. Now, he ain't up your goddamn place.
Yeah. Let's go right through back this way here.
Wait for me there, man.
We're gonna have a seat in this chair right over that chair right there. We'll make it easy for you.
Every goddamn ticket I get the soda.
Yeah. How many?
I'm gonna take what?
How many tickets you get?
2 of the soda.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take fuck out of soda. Fuck y'all. That's the last time boy the soda floating around. Shit. Fuck soda, goddamn. And you got to get soda, goddamn, but I'm going around with soda.
I don't blame you. The traffic's horrible in this.
No, hey, all this shit. It's just a police station, goddamn. Fuck soda.
Now, sometimes people kind of jump out at us, you know.
That's another psychological tactic I've seen used when the suspect is very talkative, very happy. Just be friendly with them. Just you're their best bud. They'll tell you everything. Just joke around with them, make them laugh at their jokes. Your best buds. Yeah, come over here. Just do this. Don't worry. Maybe we won't even use it against you. Just we'll see. We'll see what you blow. Oh, damn. You just blew a 255. We got to use it against you, man. I'm sorry.
Take a deep breath, blow in there just like you're blowing up a balloon. You got to blow.
Yeah, I agree, Rockchild.
Keep on blowing. Keep on blowing. Good. Keep on blowing. Stop.
Keep going.
Keep on blowing, sir.
I'm not a doctor, but I've seen alcohol
Take a real
before.
deep breath into your nose and blow out.
This might be both. I don't know.
All right, good. Good. Love that.
You come back through this way.
Shit.
Is only providing one sample in that machine there?
Apparently, Cleveland must be, or Ohio must be a one-test jurisdiction, just like Kentucky. Colorado, you guys do two
All
or
right,
three?
You put up a pretty
Two.
high number there,
Two.
all right? You
I think
put up
California,
a
they do 3.
251.
Huh?
So was that good?
Not really. Not in this.
See, there it is.
It's like golf. You want a low score.
Low score.
So,
Oh, come on, we're getting you a break, man. Come on. Hey.
so you
I'm pretty good now. Come get you a break, man. Come on.
It's like golf, and you want to, and you
give me a break. Give me a break now. Come on.
like if this was golf and the par was 80, you know, and you wanted to be under par, you're at like a 251, so you're like 3 times over par.
I like that analogy. I like
man.
because it was a .08 and he gave him the result.
Yeah.
That he blew.
Now, come on.
That's funny.
Hmm.
That one, I mean, honestly,
I'm
I
kind
don't
of not
know.
okay with the end there. Like you said, the whole joking around, having fun.
Mhm.
Still need to remain professional and kind of quiet again. You don't want to be asking questions and doing all that. Just remain professional. I think overall, it's just a better way to handle business. Because ultimately, we all know that that guy's gonna be screwed. So why are you gonna sit there and joke with him on a night that's gonna change his life for a good time, right?
Well, I mean, I see your point, and I would like to agree, but to be devil's advocate, you know, you say the guy's screwed. I don't know. I don't know
mean,
if he is. He's
right.
You know, he's retirement age. He said, I'm retired. So he's at least 65, 66, 67. He has got arthritis. He said that on the video. I mean, if he walks like that into the courtroom, I would walk him in. I will not like sit him down before the jury walks in. I want my client to be the last one in that courtroom, walking like that to counsel table.
I mean, there's definitely a fight. I mean, there's definitely that.
Yeah. No, but I see your point. I mean, I would like to agree, and professionalism should be maintained. And I've just done enough of these. I've seen I mean, this is just a good cop routine. There's no bad cop. It's just a good cop routine of, look, I'm your friend. I'm your buddy. We're just going to laugh and joke around. And plus, you know, the guy's already going through it. He's about to be charged with a DUI. So he's trying to make, you know, the guy's night a little bit better.
Right.
Because the job sucks. You know, you're arresting him. You're about to charge him. You're not going to ruin his life. His career is already done. You're not ruining anything. So I don't know. I think it would have been different if he was like, look, man, you're about to ruin my life. And the guy's like, no, and trying to make a joke out of it.
Right.
That would be extremely unprofessional.
Definitely.
But it's always good to err on the side of caution and kind of maintain neutrality rather than picking a side and then maybe later regretting it. So
I mean, yeah, you can still be nice and do that. I don't know. I thought the laughing and the joking and then his analogy was kind of but it is what it is.
If par 80, you blew,
yeah,
you got 281, which is now, or 251, I think is what he said. This is not what you want. That was pretty funny. It's a great analogy. I've never heard that analogy used before. All right, let's get to the main event.
All right.
The grandma. I want to read this real quick before. Her last name is Gang. You cannot make this shit up, Chris. Gang. This granny is a gangsta, like through and through. Broadview Heights, Ohio. This is in Broadview Heights. Police received many calls about a woman who was slumped, I guess, over in her car. Police arrived and found the woman to be under the influence and asked her to perform standardized field sobriety tests. Police conducted the tests and then used the PBT, which had the result of 196. I'm guessing the 267 later comes at the station. Police then had probable cause to arrest her. While conducting a search of the vehicle, they located an open container of alcohol and some cocaine paraphernalia. She was taken to the paraphernalia. That's going to be interesting. So maybe not necessarily actual coke, just the paraphernalia for it. I wonder if they just found like a straw from like Coca-Cola and be like, oh, it's Granny Snorts, you know. I'm just waiting to see what this paraphernalia is going to be, because sometimes police officers can elevate things that don't really exist. But we'll see. I'm prejudging. I haven't seen the video, so I don't know. She was taken to North Royalton Jail, where she blew 2 breath samples. So here she's given 2 Even though Ohio is, I think we just confirmed a one sample state, and all of a sudden we have two. Okay, 236 and 237. The woman later identified as Cherie Gang.
Okay.
Sounds like a posse. This is not one woman. This is an entire posse. This is the Cherie Gang. Or the Cherry. I don't know. I think
they never did a blood test if they thought she was on other drugs.
I don't see it, actually. She was charged with DUI. Wait. Operating a motor vehicle intoxicated. Operating a vehicle intoxicated. I don't know. Ohio's weird. They always tack on like a couple charges on you for the same offense.
Okay.
Turn signals and drug paraphernalia. And she was scheduled to appear in court in January. So the case must still be pending. This must be an ongoing case. Cleveland area body camera, feel free to chime in. He says the primary officer is a trainee.
Okay.
I guess let's see.
77 South, Henry X-ray yesterday, 2133.
I'm sorry, I'm not on your plate.
Henry X-ray yesterday, 2133. Hello, I'm with the Broad Goods Police Department. You got your driver's license? We got a call for you. Are you doing all right? Are you okay? We got a call. You were slumped over, passed out. Where are you coming from? Where? You know where you're at right now? Okay. You had anything to drink or you on any kind of medication? Well, I gotta ask. We got a couple different calls from people that were concerned about you. $19.15 right here. Robert Williams 661163. I want you to go ahead and step out of the car for me, okay?
I just had
Come
a
back
thought,
to the-
Chris. Since we haven't gotten to that point yet, but just speculating here, you know, because she was slumped over, sleeping, she appears lethargic. Maybe that's why the officer didn't even suspect cocaine, because usually the effects of cocaine are the complete opposite of what's happening on the video.
True.
Unless she, I don't know, has some sort of reverse reaction to the drug, which I personally have never heard of. But, you know, I've heard of caffeine. I've had this happen to me myself. You know,
Right.
caffeine can make you lethargic and make you fall asleep sometimes, have the
Right.
reverse effect. But never heard that with cocaine. So
Okay.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. But that's just a speculation as to why maybe.
No,
they
I
didn't
think you're right. It's
do
probably
like
just something they found, you know, after the fact.
Yeah.
Cruiser, I want to talk to you for a minute.
Sorry, my girlfriend's calling.
No, you're okay. So, like I said, we got a call. Do you want to come over here? We got a couple different calls. We're concerned for you.
Oh, sorry.
So what's going on?
The officer does sound pretty new.
Were you just tired or like?
Yeah.
I came from Akron to drop my grandfather off.
Where was that at?
On Rosewood, like the, sorry. That's fine.
All right, well, I'm gonna run you through a couple tests, all right, just to make sure you're good to drive, because based off,
Okay.
you know, all the calls and stuff, all right?
Sure.
All right, so what I'm gonna have you do is you want to stand right here for me? Put your hands down. Nope, you're gonna face me. All right, put your hands down to your side. And what I want you to do is I want you to follow with just your eyes only, with your eyes, all right? My finger.
Thanks for the input, Cleveland.
Just keep your eyes on my finger, okay? You got to keep your eyes on my finger.
Dub, I think you're referring to Oregon, and it's not the whole state. I think it's only in the capital, and it's just possession
All right, I'm gonna do another test with you, all right?
of a small amount.
It seems like your eyes are all over the place.
It's not just cocaine; it's all
If
drugs.
you had any medication,
Portland
any
legalized
alcohol,
simple possession.
No, but I am on, it's Wellbutrin.
what kind of medication is that?
For depression.
For depression? Okay. All right, I'm gonna do another test with you, all right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have you stand right there. Here, stand over here for me, all right? What I want you to do is imagine there's a line here, okay? Think we can use this line here, this log line? No? All right, so imagine there's a line here. What I want you to do is put your right foot on that line, or left foot on that line, and right foot in front of it. Left foot on the line, right foot in front of your left foot.
Go ahead and say it, Larry.
Nope. So what I want you to do is I want you to imagine there's a line here, okay?
No, sorry, I was
put your left
distracted
foot
by
on
the
that
dog.
line.
Do the hokey
Your
pokey.
right foot in front of that left foot.
No.
And keep your hands to your side. Okay.
Why do I have one?
All we're doing right now is we're just making sure you're good to drive. Because right now you're showing some signs of impairment. That's all we're doing. I'm just checking. Just try to. No, you're fine. Wait. Here, just come back here for a minute. That's what I want you to do. Okay. Just try to calm down. All I'm trying to do is make sure you're good to drive. Okay. So what I want you to do is imagine there's a line here. Okay. Put your left foot on that line. Put your right foot in front of that left foot, and then put your hands at your side. Now stay like that while I explain the instructions, okay? All right. Just stay like
Thanks,
that while I
James. I'll
explain the
check it out.
instructions. So what I want you to do is take a series of small... ready? All right, so what I want you to do is take 9 heel-to-toe steps. I'm explaining, so you want to stay like that while I explain.
I'm sorry.
So 9 heel-to-toe steps. 1, 2, 3, and on your 9th step, you're going to take a series of small turns, and then come back to me 9 steps.
Series of small.
Don't start
turns.
yet. So while I do this, what I want you to do is I want you to count out loud, and look at your feet while
I
you
can
walk.
literally
Okay?
hear the nervousness in his voice.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can begin.
Do you sense that too?
Yeah, it doesn't help. He's got all the guys around there watching him.
When I turn?
Okay.
Turn then?
No, you're fine. Okay. We're going to do one more test, okay? It's the one leg stand test. What I want you to do is stand right there for me. Put your hands down to your side. All right? And I want you to stay like that while I explain the instructions. You understand? Okay? So what I want you to do is take a foot, any foot, it doesn't matter which one. Raise it approximately 6 inches from the ground. Keep your hands to your side. Count out loud. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, until I tell you to stop, okay?
Wait, did she not do the walking turn?
She never completed it. He just kind of stopped it midway when she stumbled on the turn. I don't know why he stopped her.
Interesting.
Okay.
What's your first name? Sherry. Do you have any
Sherry.
medical conditions other than depression? No. Diabetes, heart disease? Did you take your Wellbutrin?
No, I don't think
You don't need to take it?
I don't think I did.
Okay.
Were you supposed to take
I was supposed to.
Do you take any Xanax, Klonopin, Ativan, Valium, anything for that to calm you down?
No, just Wellbutrin.
Just well, that's the only prescription medicine. And you don't have diabetes, right? Okay. How much have you had to drink?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
When's the last time you did drink?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
What time?
My husband
I don't mean to lean in, but I can't hear you.
My husband came and got me from my office yesterday at
Yeah, he sounded very experienced.
Where's your office at?
Cleveland body, Cleveland area body
So you had a
camera.
couple drinks at the office. You just feel good to drive that. So he came and picked you up.
And what were you doing at Get-Go?
I just, no.
You're not sure what you were doing at Get-Go? Where were you before you drove to Get-Go?
I drove to drop my granddaughter off with my son
Oh, what city is that?
in Independent.
Okay. And you're going back to
This one's
Akron
for
or
you, Chris.
Mansfield or where?
But I don't.
Thanks for the easy questions.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is the right
Here's a
time to
portable
be
breath
answering
test
that.
here.
So
I want to
let's
make sure you haven't had
let's
anything
punt
to
that for
drink. You mind
later.
taking it for me? Yes, you don't mind, or no, you don't want to?
I don't know.
You don't mind? Okay. So I'm going to hold the machine. I want you to blow through it nice and long and steady, okay?
Well, she didn't even
Go
try
ahead
the
and blow
last
through it
test.
for me. Blow it hard.
I think she did a little bit, but the training officer interrupted. He just kind of saw his
Hey, dear, do me a
trainee having
favor.
trouble.
Take a step
Maybe
towards me, put your feet
interjected.
together. Keep your hands up by your side. When I tell you to, I'm just going to have you tilt your head back like this and close your eyes, okay? When I tell you to. Then I'm going to say start. When I say start, I want you to estimate the passing of 30 seconds in your head. When you feel that 30 seconds has passed, I want you to put your head up, open your eyes, and say stop. So you're going to be like this. I'm going to say start. You're going to estimate 30 seconds in your
Here's
head.
a great
When you think
question.
30 seconds have passed, I want you to open up your eyes and say stop. Okay, you understand that? Go ahead and tilt your head back for me. Close your eyes.
Never
Start.
mind. That's the album. I don't think they have a song called Never
Keep
Mind.
your eyes closed. Okay.
Do you guys have a ride in Kentucky?
Yeah.
Okay.
Air Ride Chat is the Advanced
Here's one more
Roadside
for you.
Impairment Detection and
Take a fist, put your
Enforcement.
fingers out, put them down here.
It's
Feet
another
together.
supplemental
Again, I'm going to
training
tell you
for
to
police
tilt your head
officers
back
and
and close your eyes.
DUIs.
Not yet, but when I do so, I'm going to say right or left. When I say right, if I say right finger, tip of your finger to tip of your nose, back down. If I say left finger to the tip of your nose and right back down. Okay? Go ahead and close your eyes. Tilt your head back. Left. Put it down. Right. Put it down. Don't wait for me to tell you to put it down. Left. Put it down. Right. Put it down. Right. Put it down. Left. All right, put it down.
Good. All right. So at this time, I'm gonna place you under arrest for suspicion of OBI. Okay.
You have nothing on you, right? If they go to the jail, it's going to be a bigger charge, okay?
I was waiting for someone to give that answer. It smells like Teen Spirit.
There it is.
I think that's what Reds was fishing for.
Yeah, we do, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
You're search. All right. All right. You can come back with me. We're gonna go on this side, so we don't want to get you by car or anything.
Pretty at 1828. Can you call my husband?
Yeah, you'll be able to make a phone call, okay, when we get to the jail, okay?
I did not go through this first because there's a lot of money in there. It's just hundreds. So I just didn't want to have it all blow away.
Did you do it?
Here's her
Oh.
phone. That's it. So, again,
1915 radio. One will be under arrest. Call Royalton, let them know we'll be en route.
Maybe one day I'll get admitted into Ohio. I used to live there. I actually lived in Cleveland for 4 years in Mayfield Heights. I don't know if you knew that. Went to Mayfield Heights High School for 3 years, freshman through junior year.
1860 radio traffic.
Yep. I'm going to a wedding of a high school friend of mine in August. I'll be in Cleveland. Nice. Very nice, Reds.
Here's an open container.
There it is.
Cocaine paraphernalia we found in her purse.
It's on an open bottle.
So drinks and cocaine?
What do you got?
Cocaine paraphernalia. That white powder and North Rush.
Anything in there?
Just a little bit of record.
Wait, hold on. What did they find with respect to paraphernalia in her purse?
In her purse.
So drinks and cocaine?
What do you got?
Cocaine paraphernalia. That white powder and North Rush.
Anything in there?
Some white powder and
I think it's a massage therapist.
I don't know. They didn't show, so I'm not sure what they found.
Disappointed. I wanted to see if they tested it, if they read her rights and asked her when the last time she used cocaine. That'd be a hint to go right to the blood draw.
Right?
I don't know how her A-ride was. I know obviously she missed the nose a couple times, but I don't know her passage of 30 and all that. I don't know how she did on that, but she may have had some of that in her system. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe again. I think,
and they didn't field test it.
Yeah, right. Exactly. One of the things that they're supposed to do is to figure out exactly what they're dealing with, because maybe she's got some pixie sticks for her kids. You go figure what it is until you test it. But again, I think the indicia maybe. This is how this shows that police officers are just human beings, just like everybody else. They, in their minds, because she maybe was not acting in accordance with what they would normally suspect was being under the influence of cocaine, which would be an upper, they saw more of a central nervous system depressant like opioids, alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And so once they had the breath sample, they're like, well, we got our case.
Right.
The rest be damned. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. If she was kind of hyper, jumping off the walls, running around, it'd be like, okay, maybe she has some cocaine in her system. We should check that out. Again, I'm just being judgmental based on the bias that I'm sensing from the officers. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Chris? I'm sorry.
She didn't seem strung out, where she's just constantly having to move, which is a common thing. So.
I did notice that. Did you notice that thing with the shirt? She kept like pulling on her shirt.
Yeah.
A little bit, kind of very. I don't know if she felt like her shirt was too short and or it may have been like a nervous fidgeting. I don't know. I'm not sure. but definitely something was off. Something was off. So, according to the video, it did say that there was breath samples, and they're really far apart.
And there's two.
Yeah, the two at the station, and then the one on the field, and they were very far apart. At the station, or not the station, the hospital, excuse me. Well, not that far apart. I'm sorry. I thought it was like a 1-2. It's 196. From 196 to a 236.
She's coming up.
She might be coming up. Maybe the PBT was not all up to snuff. Maybe she didn't give a big enough sample, and maybe she gave too much of a sample at the hospital. Yeah. So many different factors to consider. That's why these things are so unreliable, and why you absolutely should always fight your DUI no matter what. Some people in the chat were asking, like the female police officer, or the guy on the side of the road, the older gentleman, and the grandma. All 4 videos that we watched. I mean, Larry, would you fight these cases? And my answer is universal. Absolutely. Every single one of these cases should be fought. You put the prosecution to their burden of proof. Okay, this is just the way that the United States court system works. Every single person in this country is entitled to a defense. And if you can afford it, why not? I like to say, I've lost cases I should have won. I've also won cases I should have lost. I'm not a miracle worker, but sometimes we do make miracles happen. Various different factors. So, thoughts, Chris, on the performance of the trainee, the last guy?
It's hard, it's hard being the new guy on the spot, and all eyes are on you. He had his nervous watch tick.
Yeah, he was playing with the strap
constantly. He's nervous. I get it. I did not like all the other officers there. Now, that's something back when...
What do you mean?
At my old agency, we had supervisors say no more than 2. Because it brings intimidation. People can say, well, there were 6 cops watching me. Hell yeah, I was nervous. Which is legit. I mean, it really is. So they have all them watching, doing all that. It's like, hey, let the trainee train the guy. They can do it one-on-one with her and get it done. You don't need all those extra cars on scene, drawing attention. And again, that's just my opinion. It's one of the things I like and should be done.
I agree. Intimidation is a big factor.
Well, I definitely wasn't felt free to leave at any point. I was surrounded by cop cars everywhere. There was 8 of them or 6 of them, or it's kind of ridiculous. And then why aren't they doing work somewhere else?
I have clients who are in very similar situations from time to time, when there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 police officers who show up. And when it gets to that level of about 5 or 6, they ask me, like, why? It's just a DUI. Like, why are they all here? And the answer I like to give is they're probably just bored. There's nothing to do. There's a little bit of action. Everybody wants a piece of it,
Right.
That's why they show up. It's not because they need that to restrain you and make sure that you don't flee or anything like that, because they think it's on them. Like, what did I do to deserve 6, 7 police officers?
Did you get 1 report and 7 supplements in there? Probably not.
And that's another thing. Yeah. I have had situations where the cop will lie and will say, I was the only one there. When my client says there were 6 or 7, sometimes just even 2, but the officer, just to protect himself or herself, they'll say, no, I was the only one there. And then, if there's no video, like in this case, we have video we can see, but if there's no video, and then client takes the stand and says, but there were more than 1, now the officer has a problem, a very, very serious problem.
A good credibility is calling out the 1 or 2 you should have there. Say they had no role in the investigation. They were there to observe our safety. You know, cars driving by, people. You know, if it's a high traffic area, just watching things around us in our environment. They did not help my investigation or help me develop probable cause. Put it in there. Then if they want to bring him in, then they can bring him in and say, hey, is this true, factual? Yeah, okay, good to go.
There you go. That's how you fix that. Just real quick, we already almost up at 2 hours. I don't want to keep everybody here too long. So let's just do a real quick Q&A. I already saw a few questions in here. We'll just take a couple and call it a night. James is asking, can you request I think you've been asking this since like the first video, and I apologize. This goes back to the arrest of the female police officer for DUI in the first video that we watched. Can you request a lieutenant or sergeant if you feel that the cops on scene are not competent? You want to take that one, Chris?
Yes, I always think that if you feel like you want a supervisor, just ask. It kind of protects you too. If you ask and maybe they didn't make that effort for you, always ask if you feel necessary. You know, feel that it's necessary for yourself. But will they show up? Don't know.
If you don't ask, the answer is always no. Right.
You never know until you ask. So go ahead and ask if you feel like you need one.
And I agree. I think very rarely will that request be granted, especially if there is body camera, and if the officer feels like they did not do anything wrong. Again, for what it's worth, I think in the video that we watched, she was acting so unprofessionally after being placed in handcuffs that I would be more concerned for the arresting officer. I mean, that's why he called for backup.
Mm-hmm.
Not surprisingly, he didn't need a supervisor per se. If you remember, she was asking for like a supervisor for the city of Cleveland. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
I was trying to figure out, is she trying to call like the mayor's aide? Like, what is she looking for? Who's the supervisor for the city of Cleveland?
Yeah.
Was she referring to the city of Cleveland police? I don't know. Sometimes they speak in shorthand, and I can't catch all of that when they talk their slang. Rockchild, Chris is in real estate now.
Correct.
Much more lucrative, as we like to say. This is another question to you, Chris, from Alexander. He's by the way, he's a paralegal from Canada. He's a paralegal for.
Right. He was in the last video, right?
Yeah, he comes a lot. We actually were on Zoom a couple of times, just having a chat. We have a few things in the works. So, he's asking, why did you switch careers from a police officer to real estate?
I just saw an opportunity to work with a close friend I went to school with, and it just wasn't, something I wanted to do. My family's been in real estate for a long time, and I always kind of thought about doing it. And then once he kind of was like, come work with me, I said, sure, why not? Let's do it. So I did.
There you go. All right, you guys. Once again, I wanted to thank everybody for being here. Thank you, Beatty. She's been napping on my lap. Thank you, Chris, for joining once again. I mean, this is I'm loving this series, by the way. Yeah,
Thanks,
this
Chad.
back and forth is amazing. Where Chad is getting such value. They're getting our point of view from both the attorney perspective and the police officer perspective, which is you can't buy that anywhere. Only on this channel, apparently. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. We'll keep doing these as long as Chris will tolerate me.
Absolutely. Trying to get better on it. So sorry for the stage fright up here, but we're working through it.
Oh, stop it. You're doing better than most. I do, just real quick before you guys all go, I want to address once again, I am well aware of the crisis in the world. I did not believe that there was enough reason to stop a stream, an educational stream, from happening. Yes, we are here to educate and entertain, but I just don't want one world event to stop, the world from happening. So I saw at least one of those comments in the chat, and I don't think it was very appropriate. So, but yeah, I just wanted to say that I stand with Ukraine personally, and so I hope that the war ends as quickly as possible.
Agreed.
I hope it ends tonight. What's happening over there is frightening. It's absolutely scary, and time will tell. So, like I said, I stand with Ukraine, and we will see you all hopefully next week, and we'll under better circumstances. Thank you, Chris, for joining me.
Thank you.
So thank you, chat. Once again, this is the DUI guy signing off. I had a good time tonight. It was very, very educational. We got a chance to do 4 videos with Chris, and I hope you'll learn something. Like I just said to Chris, I hope we keep doing these. I know we didn't really have that much of a viewership because of the crisis. I think everyone is watching that right now, which is totally fine. I understand. I was expecting, like, on a Friday night to have a little bit more turnout, but again, I understand completely. And yeah, hopefully we'll keep doing these. We'll get some more videos. Keep sending them, you guys. I pinned my email. I know I already got a couple while we've been streaming. James sent me one, and then, oh, never mind, it was just James. So James, I'm definitely going to be looking at that video or whatever you sent. I think it's in Google Drive. I like that, so it's not public. So we'll take a look, and I'll take a look at that, Chris. And if Cleveland area, you got it, man. I got your email, as obviously you saw. I reviewed all of those 4. Keep them coming. The crazier, the better. We'd love to review the professionalism or lack thereof of our men and women in blue. So keep them coming. Cheers. Happy Friday. Again, I can't cheers too hard because of what's going on in the world right now, but you can't be living in sorrow. You have to make the best of it no matter what. And so try to make the best of it. The key is to learn from what's going on. The key is to learn and move forward. You can't just be stopped dead in your tracks because something is going on in the world. That would be ridiculous. The world would, events would then start spurring up just to stop people from doing things. That's ridiculous. And when evil, what's that quote? Evil men prosper when good men do nothing. I think is very applicable here as well. So welcome, James. Yeah, I don't recognize your name. So welcome. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Jeffrey, Tabby's daddy, Reds, Clay, Cleveland area body camera, digital wizardry. I think Red Rex is here. I know I saw you. You just kind of popped in and popped out. So maybe you are not even going to hear this. But Deb was here, or Dub, I'm sorry. I saw maybe Deb earlier. So thank you all for joining me. And we will see you. Hopefully this war, like I said, ends. And next week we'll have better spirits. So have a good night. Take care of each other. Have a phenomenal weekend, everybody. And stay safe. Okay? Ciao.